You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we've got another outlet that has decided to move off of Brett Favre for now, anyway, amid the investigation over the Mississippi welfare fraud case. Now, we've been following this on this channel and the main channel. I initially dropped a video where when all this started, I was like, hey, it looks bad, but we're going to hold back any kind of determinations as to what's going on, and it has just gotten progressively worse. With the couple of straws breaking the camel's back is the emergence of various text messages and things that have come out of filings that have directly linked the fact that Brett Favre knew what he was doing was potentially wrong and illegal. People, Governor Phil Bryant, former governor of Mississippi, allegedly let Brett know, hey, you can't do this, regardless of how bad you want this volleyball facility built. And, of course, this is money that was involving poor people of Mississippi. It just looks terrible, okay? And, you know, having worked in the corporate world for years and years in management, optics and perception is part of business. It absolutely is. I mean, here I was, somebody working in management, high-level management, on salary, and I can tell you right now, had I gotten involved in something like this, had I went out and tied one off too hard on the weekend and got a DWI and got thrown in jail, guess what? I lose my job. Okay, so you can only imagine on a much larger scale, Brett Favre, media outlets, things like that. I don't love the idea of anybody being canceled. You guys know that. But this looks bad. It really does. But look, ESPN has paused the hits that Brett Favre has when he comes on, does a guest spot, talks about football. And now, Sirius XM, he has a show, an actual radio show, and they're putting it on hold now, too, until all this gets worked out. Sirius XM will not be airing Brett Favre's weekly radio show due to his involvement in an ongoing investigation looking at the misused funds taken from a Mississippi welfare program, according to the entertainment outlet Variety. His radio spot last aired on September 13. Quote, Sirius XM Blitz with Brett Favre and Bruce Murray has been indefinitely shelved as the investigation looks at Favre's role in abusing federal funds. As Outkick's Mark Harris reported, quote, Favre is in the middle of what is the biggest public fraud case in the history of Mississippi. Yikes. $77 million was funneled away from a program for needy families. Mississippi is known as the poorest state in the country. Favre was allegedly paid $1.1 million for speaking events he never attended. The Mississippi Department of Human Services sued Favre for his involvement in the scheme, and the FBI previously met with the 52-year-old regarding the $1.1 million. The former Green Bay Packers quarterback also accused of partaking in a scheme to redirect money from temporary assistance for needy families fund, alongside Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant, former executive director of Mississippi Department of Human Resources, John Davis, and department founder Nancy New. I believe both of those entities have taken deals. I think Nancy New may have already been sentenced. Quote, if you were to pay me, is there any way the media can find out where it came from and how much? Favre asked New in a text thread unveiled by Mississippi Today. Part of their scheme involved $5 million in federal assistance towards a new University of Southern Miss volleyball facility. So, and it just so happens that at the time, his daughter Breeley was a volleyball player around those parts. So, man, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse involving this thing. We're going to continue to follow it. You guys know I've been vocal. I mean, Brett Favre's like my second or third favorite NFL player of all time. I've got Brett Favre jerseys. I got memorabilia. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. But I'm going to be objective. I mean, if he really did do this stuff, if they prove that he really is guilty of this, man, I'm going to rake him across the coals. That's just all there is to it. It's a terrible look to have taken money out of funds that's supposed to be for truly needy families. Now, on the other side, are there quote-unquote needy families that really just don't want to do nothing? Yeah, there is, and I'm vocal about that too. I believe that's a problem in this country as well. So, people playing the system. I want to be fair. You know, it is what it is. That'll piss people off, but look, that's something we talk about behind the scenes. Don't think people don't. Families talk about people playing the systems. It absolutely is a deal. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 fans. Brett Favre is still in a bind, and now he's starting to... He didn't lose this gig, but they certainly paused it indefinitely. I keep waiting for the news feed that says Brett Favre has been arrested. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know how far we are away from that. We don't know that will happen. We don't. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Make sure you use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word will get you 25% off. Go get them right now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.